Looking beautiful on South Padre Island once again this midday to escape the heat. That's a good place to be. Temperatures will be near 90 on the island today, and just looking beautiful. The water out there. It hadn't been much of a surf either, like 1 to 2 feet or so. So we have been seeing some showers and thunder showers just offshore. They're moving down towards the south, so those won't be making our direction. We still have dry air aloft, so at the surface we have the humidity like we always do, but up in the upstairs of the atmosphere, that's where we're seeing the orange and yellows here. That drier air is on the backside of a storm system that's still parked pretty much over Louisiana and has been for about 24 hours. Once it starts to pull away this weekend, we'll start to see a return of a little bit moisture aloft, but it's not going to be really until early to middle part next week that we start to see that turn into the potential for some sea breeze showers. So for this afternoon, just looking at a lot of sunshine out there, temperatures right around that 100 to 105 range. I know this model wants to bring in a couple of showers around, but the air is just going to be too dry, I think, to get anything going for this afternoon. And of course, there are not even clouds out there right now, so we're going to ignore the chance of any showers this afternoon and through the upcoming weekend. So if you got a 3-day weekend, even Monday, looking pretty quiet across the area. As the kiddos head home this afternoon, there's your triple-digit numbers once again with an east-northeast wind gusting up around 20 to 25 miles per hour. And looking good for Friday night football as that sunshine will turn into just a clear night as we go across from about 8 to 10 o'clock this evening. 100 to 104 inland, looking at near 90 degrees there at the coast. It's going to feel like about 100 to 106, not too far above, if any, from where our actual air temperatures are. And looking at plenty of sunshine across the area for today and all the way through the upcoming weekend. We keep adding on to these numbers. So yesterday we saw McAllen, Harlingen, Brownsville all at or above 100 degrees. So we keep adding more numbers. Brownsville now has had 30 100-degree days so far this year. The record previously had been 12. So yeah, here we go. We got more of it coming this weekend, so we'll be adding to those numbers. Surf running 87 degrees and 1 to 2 feet. Rip current risk is low and UV index is very high. That means without any sunscreen, you can burn in as little as 20 minutes. Air quality is moderate again today. Grass is light and ragweed is moderate. So a little bit of all that could cause some problems for those that have respiratory issues. So just be aware of that this afternoon. That's probably going to be the case, looks like, for tomorrow as well. Out in the tropics, there's a lot of stuff going on. We now have tropical depression number 12 way out in the Atlantic. This big area here with a 50% chance now of development over the next 7 days as it moves west-northwestward towards the Caribbean. And then we have all kinds of stuff out here. Gert was briefly a tropical storm, now a tropical depression. Jose is still holding on as a tropical storm. Franklin's still holding on as Category 1 hurricane. And Idalia continues to move off towards the east away from the U.S., still as tropical storm status. And then out in the Gulf waters, we have this surface area of low pressure bringing some clouds way out in the Gulf waters, but that's not going to be heading in our direction. So again, high pressure aloft and at the surface out towards our west is going to keep us pretty much in the quiet conditions all the way through the upcoming weekend. Friday night football, we're going to be out in Mission for a big game this evening. Come by and say hi to the CBS 4 team. McAllen Memorial versus Mission Veterans kicks off at 7:30 at Tom Landry Stadium. 90s falling into the 80s by the end of the game tonight with a east wind, kind of making it feel kind of nice out there at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And that 7-day forecast then, Labor Day Monday near 100, and we'll be 100 or close to that all the way through Tuesday. And there is a little glimmer of hope that maybe a couple of sea breeze showers could come along Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe that helps us with the temperatures. But notice that there's a lot of maybe with that because it's not real, confidence is not real high on that. But the fact that we need rain so badly, we are going to do all kinds of rain dances and everything else trying to get that thing all squared away next week. But in the meantime, register to win, valleycentral.com, Mott's Building Materials. That's the generator there that they are giving away in conjunction with valleycentral.com between now and September 15th. Make sure you head on over there to register.